There's so many things that have happened to Detroit. You can go right down the list. The 67 riot, the oil embargo of 73, 9/11. I mean, to me, it doesn't really matter how we got here. What matters to us is how do we go from here to where we want to go. I believe Detroit is on the front porch of the greatest urban comeback story in this nation's history. And it's because we've learned to put our petty differences aside and focus in on things that benefit the whole community. That's why we're going to be successful. I'm one of the folks that decided to stick around and see what would happen. We've lost over 1 million residents, so there's only about 700,000 of us left. But for those of us who stayed, I think the best days are ahead. When my son was 2 and my wife was pregnant with our daughter, there was an abandoned home behind our house that turned into a crack house. And I didn't want to move, and at the same time I didn't want my kids growing up in and around that negative energy. I loved my family, of course, and my kids in the city, and I didn't want to leave. So I got together with a couple neighbors on a Saturday. We boarded up the abandoned home. When the drug dealers came back, they couldn't get in, so they got in their Jeep and they left. And that's really how it started. There's so many different things that we do. When people say, well, what do you guys do? I said, well, name something. We do everything. We trim the trees, cut the grass, put in new swings and slides, and basically do what the city should be doing. And we also know the power of music and poetry and jazz. It really some of the things that make being a human a good thing, And when you let artists in, I don't know if you've ever tried to herd cats. It's impossible. Same thing with artists. You really can't. What you can do is throw paint and paintbrushes at them and kind of get out of their way and give them walls to work with. So corralling artists don't work. Corralling cats don't work. But that creative energy, that positive energy, has really allowed the village to be a very special place. This work can be very intoxicating, very addictive. And it's almost like that character right there with all those arms. See all those arms? It's like an octopus. When you try to get out, one of the arms will grab you back. It's so rewarding. At the end of the day, it's worth it. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a bookkeeper. I'm not an attorney. I'm none of that. I'm more of a starry-eyed dreamer. Once I get something in my gut and in my heart and in my mind, it's automatic. It's like, even if I wanted to stop, I couldn't. Because I know that I can make positive change, I have to. I believe in the impossible. And then my job is to convince everybody else to believe in the impossible. And once you've done that, then anything's possible.